Former RHOBH star Brandi Glanville has officially been dropped by her lawyers in her case against Bravo. She has been working with them in a suit alleging that Andy Cohen sexually harassed her. Brandi also has other bones to pick with the network and the head honcho. So, why was she dropped, and what has been Brandi's reaction? Keep reading for all of the details. Brandi Glanville dropped by lawyers. Since she burst onto the Bravo scene, Brandi Glanville was never tame. She has had a foul mouth and has been controversial, which caused viewers to love or hate her. She exited RHOBH after season 5, but still returned as a friend. Eventually, she joined the season 2 cast of RHUGT in the Berkshires. It was hit or miss, but she ended up with friends and having a good time. After they all left, there was a lawsuit brought to Bravo by Marco the butler, who was there to assist RHONMI alum, Dorina Medley. She was hosting that RHUGT season at her Berkshire's home, and he was an actor. He then alleged he was sexually assaulted by Brandi and co-star Phaedra Parks, which they have denied. Brandi then went to Morocco for another installment, but was accused of harassment by RHONJ alum Caroline Manzo. Manzo sued Bravo but not Brandi. In return, all of the stress from the defamation of character caused Brandi to fall extremely ill. She soon alleged Andy Cohen sexually harassed her, had proof, and lawyered up, but that has come to an end. The former model and mother of two tweeted that her lawyers allegedly said she does not have a case. Therefore, they dropped her as a client. This came after they supposedly let her believe that her case against Bravo was very strong. Now, Brandi Glanville is questioning if they were paid off. According to Reality T, she had been represented by Mark Geragos and Brian Friedman. Mark has also been representing Vanderpump Rules alum Rachel Leviss. They have not responded to why they chose to no longer work with Brandi. No case in the first place. After followers learned this news, they reacted in different ways. Some wanted Brandi Glanville's Morocco RHUGT released, while others felt she had no case to begin with. Great, now release Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 4 and edit out all of Caroline and Brandi's scenes. Lol, Brandi's Bravo career has been chaotic from the start. You never had a case in the first place. Girl, bye. Honestly shocked Brandi wasn't the first one sued for SA given how she's behaved with everyone over the years. I'm no lawyer, and I could have told you don't have a case. Brandi had alleged sexual harassment from Andy Cohen, which involved a FaceTime call. He was with Below Deck's Kate Chastain, and they asked if she wanted to watch them be intimate. They giggled the whole time, and he did later say it was in poor taste. Brandi also alleged that Andy tried to get her to sleep with male Bravolebs that he wanted but couldn't have because they were straight. In the end, maybe she just wanted RHUGT to be released so the court of public opinion could decide on her behavior. Do you think she had a case, or was she grasping for straws? Let us know in the comments below. The fall and rise of Brandi Glanville, a reality star's tumultuous journey. The controversial entrance. Brandi Glanville's entrance into the world of reality television was anything but ordinary. Joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, in its second season, she quickly became the center of attention. With her sharp tongue and unapologetic demeanor, Brandi was both adored and reviled by fans. Her wild antics, feuds with fellow cast members, and candid moments about her personal life captured viewers' hearts and sparked countless debates. As Brandi navigated the glamorous yet treacherous waters of Beverly Hills, she solidified her status as a reality TV star. However, her journey took a dark turn after she exited RHOBH after season 5. Despite her departure, she continued to make waves, returning occasionally as a friend of the housewives and joining the second season of Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip, RHUGT. The allegations surface. In the wake of her appearances, Brandi found herself embroiled in a whirlwind of controversy. A lawsuit emerged from a surprising source, Marco the butler, who had worked with the cast during their time in the Berkshires. Marco alleged that he was sexually assaulted by Brandi and co-star Phaedra Parks, claims that both women vehemently denied. As if that weren't enough, Brandi's Morocco trip for another RHOBH installment led to additional trouble. RHOBH alum Caroline Manzo accused Brandi of harassment, although Manzo chose to sue Bravo and not Brandi herself. The toll of these events weighed heavily on Brandi, leading to a severe health crisis that prompted her to seek legal action against the network. The fallout begins. Desperate to clear her name, Brandi alleged that Andy Cohen had sexually harassed her during a FaceTime call. The claims involved an uncomfortable conversation where Andy, alongside Below Deck's Kate Chastain, joked about intimate situations, which Brandi later described as deeply inappropriate. Fueled by a desire for justice, she hired high-profile attorneys Mark Geragos and Brian Friedman, convinced that her case against Bravo was strong. However, the narrative took a shocking twist when Brandi's lawyers abruptly dropped her. After months of discussions and preparations, they informed her that they believed she had no case. The abruptness of their decision left Brandi reeling, and her social media platforms exploded with her disbelief and outrage. Public reactions and speculations. The news of Brandi's legal setbacks sent shockwaves through the reality TV community. Fans had mixed reactions, some expressed sympathy, while others ridiculed her situation. Comments flooded in, ranging from support to harsh criticisms, with many questioning her credibility. Great, now release Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 4 and edit out all of Caroline and Brandi's scenes. One user quipped. Honestly shocked Brandi wasn't the first one sued for SA given how she's behaved with everyone over the years, another noted, highlighting the complexities of Brandi's tumultuous persona. As the discourse swirled, it became evident that public opinion was divided. The search for truth. In her quest for answers, Brandi began to wonder if her lawyers had been influenced by external factors. Was it possible they had been paid off by Bravo or pressured in some way? She took to Twitter to voice her suspicions, creating an even more chaotic narrative around her case. The public's curiosity only intensified, and soon, rumors began to circulate. Brandi's desire for transparency was palpable. She sought to expose what she perceived as a corrupt system within the reality TV landscape, fueled by her own experiences. The thought of her case being dismissed without a fight gnawed at her. A glimmer of hope. Despite the setback, Brandi refused to fade into obscurity. She began strategizing her next moves, seeking out new representation. The fire within her burned brightly as she vowed to reclaim her narrative. With a determination that had characterized her rise to fame, Brandi started reaching out to potential legal teams that could advocate for her in this new chapter. In her search for justice, Brandi also turned to her fans. She engaged in discussions online, seeking their support and opinions. The solidarity from her followers ignited a new sense of hope within her. They reminded her of her strength and resilience, qualities that had initially drawn them to her. Reflections and rebirth. As the dust began to settle, Brandi took time to reflect on her tumultuous journey. With her past marked by controversy, she recognized that her identity was intertwined with both her triumphs and struggles. Through the lens of her reality star persona, she examined the complexities of her relationships, the pitfalls of fame, and the relentless pursuit of validation. Brandi's journey was not just about seeking justice. It was also about rediscovering herself. She began exploring new avenues, podcasting, writing, and even considering a return to television on her terms. The realization that her worth was not solely defined by her legal battles, but by her ability to connect with others, rejuvenated her spirit. With renewed determination, Brandi sought out legal representation that understood the nuances of her situation. She found a firm that not only believed in her case, but also aligned with her vision of transparency and accountability in the reality TV industry. With their guidance, she started to piece together her story, crafting a narrative that would resonate with the public. As she prepared to take her fight to the next level, Brandi also focused on her personal growth. She sought therapy and embraced a healthier lifestyle, aiming to balance her public persona with her private life. Through social media, she shared snippets of her journey, encouraging her followers to embrace their own struggles and find strength in vulnerability. The final showdown. With her new legal team in place, Brandi felt a sense of empowerment. The stage was set for a legal battle that would not only impact her future, but also challenge the culture of reality television. She was determined to hold Bravo accountable for their treatment of cast members and ensure that others would not have to endure what she had faced. As the legal proceedings began, Brandi's supporters rallied behind her. The courtroom became a microcosm of the public's perception of her, a blend of admiration, skepticism, and intrigue. Brandi stood at the forefront, ready to confront the network that had both built her brand and contributed to her downfall. The power of redemption. As the case unfolded, the narrative shifted. Brandi's determination to seek justice resonated with many who had followed her journey. She became a symbol of resilience, inspiring others to speak out against injustices they faced, whether in the entertainment industry or beyond. In the end, Brandi realized that her true victory was not merely about winning a lawsuit, but reclaiming her voice and redefining her narrative. With the support of her fans and newfound confidence, she emerged from the chaos ready to embrace the next chapter of her life. A future unwritten. Brandi Glanville's story continues, a testament to the trials and tribulations of a reality star navigating fame, controversy, and personal growth. As she steps into the future, Brandi knows that her journey is far from over. With lessons learned and a community of supporters by her side, she is prepared to face whatever challenges lie ahead, ready to rewrite her narrative on her own terms.